The Secret of the Golden Flower is a book that is barely known to the public, but it is a jewel of ancient wisdom. And what makes this book so important is not the elaborate meditation techniques that it describes, but instead it's the grand idea that's behind the book. So if you forget all the specific meditation instructions, what this book, The Secret of the Golden Flower, tells us is that we are beings of light, and we can call this light into our presence at any time, and we can become this being of light. It tells us that this light inside of us is actually real, and it is in fact our inner self. But that's really just the beginning, because once you gain an awareness of your inner light, once you manifest the reality of this light, you can then rise your consciousness up to the source of this light. As it's described in ancient wisdom, the light above which there is no other. You can rise your consciousness to the light that is the source. And with proper meditation techniques, you can actually transfer your consciousness from the very limited perspective of our outer world to become aware of this higher inner light. So you are a being of light, and you can raise yourself to that understanding. Now, a little bit at first, but over time you'll get the hang of it. And whether you use this meditation, or the meditations in The Secret of the Golden Flower, or Kundalini methods, or Kriya Yoga, or the cycle of mind exercises, or the light and the way of Jesus, or the teachings of the Buddha, or the Kabbalah, or Native American rituals, no matter how you get there, the fact is clear. There is another dimension that we can rise to. It's a dimension of light, and it is attainable in this world if you can let go of the outer world. And this book proves that it's possible within yourself, without needing anyone or anything else to help you, that you can achieve this state of light consciousness. The Buddha said, "Mind is everything. We become what we think about. With our thoughts, we make our world." And when the Buddha spoke these words, there's no doubt in my mind, he was in a consciousness of light. See, your mind is capable of pulling itself up to higher and higher levels of awareness and understanding. And the very existence of this book sheds light on just how many people throughout history achieved this higher state of light consciousness. And it's achievable by anyone. Anyone in our society can achieve this light consciousness. Teachers, business owners, politicians, police officers, mothers, fathers, 10-year-old children will understand this teaching. 90-year-old men can achieve light consciousness. Anyone can gain light consciousness. Just like in the cycle of mind, anyone can change their reality with their thoughts. Everybody can prove it. All right, so in this meditation, we're going to use simple visualization to raise your consciousness to that higher level. And if you do this meditation once a day for 7 days, I would love to hear about your experiences and your thoughts. The outline of this meditation comes from the Vedic teaching of the 5 bodies. So we're going to do the 5-body exercise right now in the hopes that you will experience just at least a small shift in consciousness away from your outer self, which you've known for decades, to a different level of awareness, an awareness of your inner self, your inner light, the golden flower. Now, throughout this exercise, I want you to practice silent breathing. And I have another video on how to do silent breathing. So whether this is the first time doing this meditation or your millionth time, enter this experience with no expectations. Just put your mind in a receptive mood. Don't analyze or compare to anything else. Simply be an observer of mind and see what happens. You can do this meditation from your training stance, so if you want to stand up, you can do that. But you can also do this meditation sitting, if that's going to be more comfortable for you. So whether you're standing or sitting, I want you to relax your body weight down. Let go of your body completely. Let your arms and hands come to rest wherever they're comfortable. Let gravity pull all your muscles down. Remove all muscular stress. So you're held up by your skeleton, your hips, your sacrum, and your spine are all aligned. So mentally and physically, let everything sink down. Now close your eyes, and I want you to relax your eyes. Let them draw back, almost like you're using peripheral vision. Let your eyes relax. And if at any time during this meditation you feel your eyes moving, just say, relax, and bring them back. You have all the time in the world. Throughout this meditation, allow your awareness to intuitively sink into your third eye as best you can. Move your mind to your third eye chakra and allow it to open gently, just like opening your eyelid. And over time, your third eye will open when it's ready. Ancient Indian Vedic wisdom tells us that we actually have 5 bodies. Your first body is your physical body. Draw your attention to your physical body of flesh, bones, muscles, blood vessels, nerves, trillions and trillions of cells. Bring your mind right now to any spots on your body that feel pressure or stress or pain. Release all tension and stress from your physical body. So take a minute and scan yourself from head to toe. And as you reach each area, release all tension and stress throughout your body. And in this way, you release yourself from your physical body. Second in the Vedic bodies is the emotional body. This emotional body sits itself in the physical body, and it's the cause of tension and stress and worry. So I want you to imagine that your emotions are like a tangled head of hair. And I want you to untangle your emotions like you would brush long hair. Patiently brushing the emotions straight, like trying to get the hair straight, over and over and over again, gently untangling the knots of your emotions until all your emotions are untangled and relaxed. You have all the time in the world. Release your emotional body. Just let it disappear. Third in the Vedic bodies is the energy body. Become aware right now of the infinitely beautiful energy body that has countless interconnections through and around your body, and it's anchored by the 7 spinal chakras. Become aware of the energy that surrounds your body like a giant egg. Reach to the sides and feel it surrounding you all the way to your fingertips and beyond. Released from physical and emotional tension, just let the energy course through and around your body. Your energy body is perfect. Let it flow. You have all the time in the world. The fourth of the Vedic bodies is the mental body, mind. Become aware how mind pervades each of the other 3 bodies. Mind is your substance. Mind is the substance of the universe. We live in a mental universe. So if you can, release your mind. Release your physical body. Release your emotional body. Release your energetic body. Release your mind. And all that remains is the 5th body, the light. In ancient Egypt, they called this body of light, they called this 5th body the Ka, K-A. And in many other traditions, it's called the soul. This light pours through you and fills you up at all times like a brilliant cloud of light. Feel this light streaming through your other 4 bodies. Feel it down through your spine and up through your spine, radiating in brilliance. See it how it fills the egg-shaped field around you with a bright light. You can control this light. You can move it. You can feel it. Let go and let this light fill you and flow through you. Allow your inner light to make itself known to your awareness. Feel how it flows through every fiber of your being. Make this body of light real. You are a being of light. It has always been within you, waiting for you to uncover it. Through your third eye, merge yourself with this light within you. Your inner self is connected to a higher light above it. So now, as you're aware of your inner light, allow your awareness to rise unfiltered to the highest realm. Raise your awareness to the highest light above this light, referred to in ancient literature as the light above which there is no other. The dimension that you're in, this dimension of light that you're feeling now, is timeless. As you rise to the greater light, look all around you and see the all in all that surrounds you. Everything is this greater light. From the perspective of this highest light, look upon all of creation and see that all of creation is nothing more than one wisp of this amazing light. We see creation from the bottom, looking up. Now you can see creation from the top. It is light. Everything in creation is light. And this is not fantasy or imagination. This is taught by every religion in history. You are a celestial being of light. Everything in creation is light. Take a minute. Let go of every aspect of your life. Just release everything in your life to this light. And breathe in the air, the energy, the light that sustains you and is all around you, and it flows through you in abundance. At any moment during your day, you can release your outer awareness and become aware of the light within you. And from there, you can raise your awareness to the highest light. See, but you incarnated for a reason. And to achieve your purpose in life, you must first master the other 4 bodies. You must learn to master mind. Learn to master energy. Learn to master your emotions. Learn to master your body and your health. This is the purpose of your thought matrix, to align every thought, every intention, every action, every aspect of your life should be aligned toward gratitude, compassion, health, and service to your fellow beings. Direct all of your intention, all of your motivation to the one rule. Always do good for others. Around 2,500 years ago, there lived a young woman, Kuan Yin, who was the daughter of King Zhao. He was a cruel man. Now, growing up, the girl, all she wanted to do was to help others. Despite her father always chastising her that she was royalty and should not be bothered by the sufferings of others. The sufferings of others are part of life, he told her. She became a student of the Buddha and became a bodhisattva, an enlightened being, and she is still honored today throughout Asia. Kuan Yin is known throughout the world as the goddess of mercy, the goddess of compassion. It is said that one prayer to Kuan Yin is worth more prayers than there are grains of sand in the Ganges River. It is Kuan Yin, the enlightened being of compassion, who is said to have provided the basis for the teachings of the Tao Te Ching. And it is Kuan Yin who is mentioned by Lu Yan, the author of The Secret of the Golden Flower, as the first master of enlightenment and the true source of the wisdom he had learned. Kuan Yin said, "You are seen from above, and you shine like the stars of heaven. Be mindful of who you are." She said, "I remind you that you shine with the purity of 1,000 suns." rise your awareness once again to the one light and take in the magnificence of this reality of light. Breathe deeply into this reality of your inner self. Your Ka, your soul, your light, is never alone. Right now, turn and see the light of countless souls, most of them completely asleep as they descend into the world you have just risen from. Unenlightened, they remain absorbed in the outer world. They are sleeping. Their lives are running on autopilot with no awareness of their inner self. But not everyone is sleeping. Turn to see the smiles of all who nod their heads and welcome you to enlightenment. Turn to see the golden light of the Buddha. Turn to find the smiling face of Jesus, who, as he promised, has prepared a place for you in this highest realm. Finally, I want you to locate the face of Kuan Yin and gaze into her eyes and her peaceful smile and allow her mercy and compassion to overwhelm you. Allow her light to go through your very being, healing you of any hurt or limitation. Listen as she reminds you that you shine with the purity of 1,000 suns. Let her compassion heal you, and let her compassion become your compassion. Before you return from this consciousness of light, remind yourself of your purpose on this earth. Each of us is unique, so we're never going to be the same, but we can share the same values and principles in our lives. Gratitude, compassion, health, and service to others. Keep these things in your mind. And now, very slowly, I want you to descend back through the 4 lower bodies. Mind, energy, emotion, and body. Light consciousness is very fragile. It's like waking up from a dream. You remember it for a little while, and then you forget it completely. So you have to maintain a daily practice. And here's how the Master said it. He said, take heed. If for one day you don't practice this meditation, the light streams out, who knows whither. If you can only meditate for a quarter of an hour, you can do away with 10,000 eons and 1,000 births. The secret of the golden flower. With consistent meditation, here's what's going to happen. Today, at some random moment, this feeling of your inner self will emerge. The feeling of light will fill you. It may be a gentle feeling, and it may be only for a brief moment, but you will intuitively know that it's happening. Enjoy those moments of stillness and higher awareness, because they are proof of your progress on the path to enlightenment. And within a few weeks of daily practice, you're going to notice continual improvement in your connection and your comfort with this consciousness of light. Your life is becoming lighter and less stressful. And cycle after cycle, you gain an even deeper understanding of who you really are.